Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my corner of the internet. My name is Jason and today we are back with some more of the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. Last time we found the mud crab merchant, hooray! And found out he didn't buy half the stuff we wanted to sell. Boo! This time, today, I am a little bit short on time, but I'm hoping I can fit in something interesting. I'm gonna try to make a beeline to Balmora, or maybe to a nearby, maybe not Balmora, but some sort of city that's not too far away. I don't know, Saran, maybe even stop at Vivek. Basically, hit that Silt Strider. I need to get to Balmora some way. Actually, I see, that looks like Vivek, right over there! We can see it from where we're, I would say standing, but standing implies that we are stationary in one place with our legs just underneath us, propping us up like strange, I don't know, things. Yeah, okay, I don't know where I was going with that, but anyways, we can see it from here, and the nice thing I like about Vivek. Actually, you know, now that I think about it, it's the same for all cities, so never mind. My point was going to sound stupid, but I'll say it anyway so that you guys can all laugh at my stupidity. Be like, haha, Jason, what a dork, ha ha ha. Oh, I've been here before. You can tell there's a dead body here. What I wanted to what I was going to say was that Vivek's Silt Strider is on the outside of the town. It's so what that means is that I don't need to get close to any of the guards. We don't need to tangle with any guards to be able to take the Silt Strider to maybe get to like Balmora, and then we can go ahead and maybe get to the Southwall Corner Club and see if we can maybe get this this price on our head taken care of. Because I'm kind of getting tired of getting attacked by all of the guards. Jason, it hasn't been happening that much. Yeah, but I want access to the towns, and you know, I want to be able to go ahead and do quests. You know, of which I've actually been I've been thinking. I was like, you know, maybe it's about time we start the main quest. But to do so, like I said, we will need to be able to at least clear our name first, because it's going to involve a lot of going around. Like, you don't technically need to. The game is actually perfectly beatable without, at least to my understanding, it's perfectly beatable without having to, come on. You know, even if you have a price on your head, because I think that the only thing that really impacts is, like, your disposition with people, and how guards respond to you. So I'm pretty sure you can still go ahead and do, you know, there are ways to work around it, and that's kind of one of the things that I've always loved about Morrowind, is that, you know, when people think of choice in games, they're like, you know, a lot of times it comes down to this binary choice. So like, I want to affect the story. But what I think is infinitely more interesting than, we'll say, just some sort of choice between how you want to progress a story. I think what is more interesting is when a game provides you ways to work around the hindrances it puts in your way. There, you know, I think that's a really good way of putting. I've been struggling for a while thinking of how to put the difference. You know, why I like it when games do bad things to you. You know, I've talked about it. I'm like, yes, I love getting these status effects. Acrobatic skill increased to 39. Yes, awesome. Altsotha. That's, oh, is that this here? The Daedra ruin? Well, we will be going back to all those places and checking them out, a little bit later. Like I said, I want to get the price off my head, sell some crap, empty out my pockets, really get some room to sort of breathe and, you know, just get ready to get some adventuring done. Anyways, like I was saying, you know, I've been trying to put into words, you know, why I like it when games go ahead and, you know, the older games, they would do stuff that's inconvenient. You know, why do I like it when, you know, weapon durability is a thing? Because if you forget to deal with it, it becomes a problem. You know, all these different little things. I like it when the game makes it harder. And people talk about, well, you know, it's distracting. I just want to get out there and adventure. And that's cool. If that's what you want from the game, then cool. But I touched on the point, and I think I finally got it. It's not just the negative things. I like it when the games throw, say, hindrances and roadblocks at you, but what really makes those hindrances and roadblocks cool is when the player has options and choices to get around those roadblocks. That, to me, is infinitely more interesting than any, we'll say, binary choice or any story, you know, any sort of storyline branching. To me, I'd rather, you know, I'd rather be able to go ahead and, you know, find a way around that. And I think that's where Morrowind sort of shines. You know, a lot of people think, when they think of RPGs, they think in terms of, well, like I mentioned before, branching and stuff like that. Whereas Morrowind, what it does is... Give me a second, we're gonna go ahead and ride this. I know you! You're Alexis, the notorious outlaw! Let me out of here! Sure, just get me to Balamora.
We make a special trip just for you.
Am I?
Same low price.
Okay, I am sneaking. Cool. I need to sneak all my way over there. I wonder if I can do it along the wall. No, I'm gonna get caught on something. It's probably better for me just to sneak normally. Anyways, we're gonna use the blur ring just to make sure that guards don't spot me. And in my typical fashion, I went and forgot what I was saying. Oh yes, Morrowind. The way it rather than presenting you with these branching options, I've noticed, you know, even in dialogue, all you really do is choose topics to talk about. The non-linearity, if that's even a term, like there are some points in Morrowind where you can sort of branch out or choose different ways to do things, but the way the game's openness is designed is less around story openness and more about mechanical openness. You know, it gives you sort of a landscape of mechanics to navigate, and you choose your path through them. Whereas the story is mostly static. You know, it's there's a few, like I said, there's a few exceptions, but for the most part, yeah. And I think that's an interesting way to look at it.
Criminals should be dealt with harshly, don't you think?
Yeah, totally. Those darn criminals. Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and deal with, talk to this guy here, Fane Riel.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Thank you. Every time I try to talk to him when his back is turned, he doesn't want to talk to me. I've heard you've got a price in your head, operative. For a small fee, I can take care of that. Yes, I do. Well, word on the street is that you've got about 7,389 gold in your head. As you're a Thieves Guild member in good standing, I should be able to fix that for 3,695 gold. Sound fair to you? Yes, I'll pay it. Smart thinking, operative. I'll take care of everything. About time. Price on your head. That's not a problem for you now. Awesome. Now, I'm going to go ahead and quick save. I'm not sure if I'm totally in the clear yet. Once you get...
Warmly greeted, friend.
Yes,
Welcome.
good to see you too, Sugar Lips. When... Okay, let's see the guard. Once you get a death warrant, a lot of times guards will... they'll remember that. You know, they turn into telltale characters and they will come after you. Hey, we're doing good. Hlaalu Guard.
Beyond measure, Outlander.
How's it going? Awesome! Yes! We're free! All right, sorry, I was a little bit excited there. Okay, so now that we no longer have the price on our head, let's get rid of some of this crap. Actually, let's repair some of this crap first. Even though I'm going to be selling some of it, let's go ahead and repair everything. It's just easier for me to click down the armorer's list than it is to whatever. Whatever. I'm going to run over to the armorer. We're going to talk to him. We're going to get my gear repaired. And then we're going to sell some things. Demon Tanto, yeah, heal that. Yeah, I guess we'll just repair everything. Glass boots, glass dagger, iron spider dagger, sure, last wish. Sure. Wow, our money took a real hit there. Bartering though. Bartering. We can barter with him. I don't think I've got any Dark Brotherhood boots, right? Did I drop those at some point? I believe I did. All right. So, what are we selling? We are selling things. I think you only take weapons though. And of weapons, I guess I'll give you one spider dagger. I don't really need it. Do you sell crossbows? No. I'll need to find a weapon guy. Cause you're an armorer, so I think he focuses just on like armor, which makes sense because he's an armorer. Yeah, so I think to get rid of some of the other stuff, we might need to go see the pawn shop owner or whatever. It's not gonna be a whole lot he's gonna buy from me. That's cool. 9 gold. Thank you, guy. All right, so I think that's what we're gonna be doing here in this, we'll say, installment. Is maybe outfitter. What do you sell? Is it just clothes? Is that what you sell? What if I gave you this belt of Northern Nuck, which would be really good in, we'll say, a hand-to-hand fight, but whatever. We'll get rid of that. Ancestor's ring, we'll hang on to that. Amulet of, actually, can I get rid of amulets? Amulet of health. Oh, sweet. Yes, we can get rid of some of this stuff. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get rid of the 6th house amulet. Oh, actually, no. He doesn't have the money to give us for that. Okay, knock. Give me a second. I'll be back. We're finally gonna sell Nucius's cursed ring. About time. All right, here's a list of things that we're going to go ahead and sell. I had some extravagant, we'll say, clothes items, and while I could use these for enchantment, I feel like there's no point. I'd rather just have rings and amulets because I don't know. I just like shoes. There's no point if I were to enchant these and I put them on. I'm pretty sure I'd have to take off my glass boots, which are pretty great, and I want to be enchanting my armor, so I really don't see any point. Now, a robe is not a bad idea, actually. Now that I think about it, maybe I'll keep the robe. But I would need to, we'll say, enchant it with something. So maybe I'll hang on to the extravagant robe. But still, I'm gonna try to get, you know, maybe 290 for all this stuff. And now I'm not going to go ahead and carry all this stuff around with me. I'm still going to go ahead and try and offload some of this. Now I want to know: do we have a weapons? We got an armorer, but is there an actual weapons dealer? Is there someone who's going to sell weapons to me? Outfitter, pawnbroker, lucky lockup. I don't think there really is. I'm going to go ahead and check Revere though, because he gave us those Daedric things, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't have, like, crossbows or anything for us. Let's see here. I could be wrong. I'd like to, like I said, I'd like to try a crossbow. I'm pretty sure there's crossbows in this game. I remember there being crossbows. I don't see any, though. The search will continue. We will find some crossbows. You know what? Common ring. Screw it. Get rid of it. Get rid of this common ring, too. Yeah, we don't need it. We don't need those. What is this? Processus Vitellius ring. You know, we were close to Satanine, but we totally did not even stop by. You know what? Flynn, do I really need the Flynn? It's great. You know, it's fortify willpower and strength, but you know what? Let's sell it as well. Get us 100 gold. Like I said, we're trying to get rid of all the stuff. I've got so many different things. I'm going to be making so many different, we'll say, enchanted items. Actually, I want to go ahead to the Spellmaker as well. I don't know if I'll have time to do that in this recording. Like I did sort of mention earlier, I am short on time today, but I didn't want to leave you guys without any episode or anything, so I figured, you know what, let's go ahead and record something. Let's record what we can. Okay. We're gonna go back over to, what's it, Chaos Crusade's place. And we're gonna go ahead and drop some stuff on the floor here. Chaos Crusade's house. Hi, guy. I've got, holy cow, I have dropped a lot of things here, haven't I? This robe, there we go. I look nice and ridiculous. Hey, actually, that looks kind of funny. That's kind of cool. Maybe we will wear the robe, or maybe we won't. Maybe we'll find something better. But in the meantime, do we want to carry around stuff like this? The Bloodworm Helm. It's nice that I can use it to summon skeletal minions, but do I really want to keep it around? The ice cap. Like, some of these items, I'm like, well, I want to keep that just in case I need something. Boots of Blinding Speed, I still don't have Dispel yet, so let's stop carrying that, lugging that around. These books, I need to read some of these books too. I've had a lot of these on me. Chronicles of Nichuleft, I need to keep that for a quest though. So let's go ahead and drop these books down. We will get to these books, I promise, eventually. Oh, that reminds me, I need some more lockpicks. So we'll need to buy some more lockpicks. Okay, so I think I've got so much crap here. You know what? Honestly, let's drop the helmet. I don't need it right now. For that matter, the ice cap, I don't really need it either. There we go. I think I'm down to just the things that I would sort of be using, and some of the stuff, even like some of these ingredients. Honestly, I'm going to be selling some of those as well. So yeah, so I think I'm good. I'll be right back, guy. I just need to actually, you know, I'll make a cut. I'm just gonna go buy myself some lockpicks. Okay. Oh, that's right. I've left so much skooma and moon sugar around the game world. I will eventually get my stuff back. Anyways, Chaos, by the way, you do have some locked stuff here. Oh, and ooh, he's got some probes and lockpicks, man. Anyways, I think I'm ready to start this main quest. So let's at least get things started on that today. I will probably, maybe next time, because I don't have a whole lot of time. Yeah, maybe next time I have a chance to record and I'm in town, I'm going to go ahead and try doing some enchanting and maybe spellcrafting and stuff like that. Chaos Crusades, I'm ready for my orders. Well, one look at you and anyone can see you're an experienced adventurer. That can be your cover identity. Around here, freelance adventurers are thick as fleas in a gourd. You'll want to keep active in that line, just to avoid unwanted attention. So, I have orders for you whenever you're ready. I'm ready. Ready for orders? Good. Go talk to Hasfat Antabolus at the Balmora Fighters Guild. Ask him what he knows about the Nerevarine secret cult and the 6th House secret cult. 6th House, I seem to recall having an amulet of some sort that was related to the 6th House. You'll have to do him a favor first. Probably an ugly favor, but do it. Then get the information from Antabolus and report back to me. And by the way, Hasfat is a student of Morrowind history. Take the chance to get a little education, and I have a few history books in here. Help yourself. You're welcome to them. No point in being part of history if you're too ignorant to understand it. Alright, this Hasfat Antabolus. Antabolus. Whatever. One of those pronunciations was probably right. He's drill master of the Balmora Fighters Guild. He lived in Morrowind all his life, knows the natives, and talks a lot with backcountry mercenaries. He thinks of himself as a scholar, and he's particularly interested in Dwemer ruins and artifacts. Interesting. Nerevarine, what's that? Some Dunmer believe that an orphan, an outcast, a youth born on a certain day to uncertain parents will one day unite all the tribes of the Dunmer, drive out the invaders of Morrowind, and re-establish the ancient laws and customs of the Dark Elven nations. They call this orphan and outcast the Nerevarine, and say the Nerevarine will be a reincarnation of the long-dead Dunmer general and first counselor, Lord Indoril Nerevar. Interesting, okay. 6th House. A trusted informant says they are a secret cult associated with some strange events recently, and more importantly, my informant thinks these recent disturbances are related in some way to the Nerevarine prophecies. Okay, well, tell me more about these prophecies. The illiterate Ashlanders pass down their customs and history in the form of poetic verses. Among the things they preserve in verse are the dreams and prophetic visions of their wise women. In particular, the verses that foretell the coming of the Nerevarine. But I don't know much about it, that's why I'm sending you to find out. What about the Ashlanders? We came across an Ashlander camp during our trek across Vardenfell. I don't know much about the Ashlanders. Most people say they are murderous savages, but most people are idiots. Amen, Chaos, amen. I know they hate their settled Dunmer cousins almost as much as they hate Westerners. They must be tough to live in the Ashlands. I don't think Outlanders can become members of the tribes. I don't know why anyone would want to. And there was one more topic. Morrowind history. Jeanette Sit's little book is a good place to start. I have a copy here. Take it. You might also look for On Morrowind, the Imperial Province, by Era Manue of Sunhold. well, I guess we're going to have to read those books. A short history of Morrowind has been added to your inventory. You are now over-encumbered. Just kidding. We dropped off enough stuff. Maybe we should read this short history of Morrowind. You know, actually, I'll make that into possibly the next book club. Yeah, I think that's probably the best idea. So, we want to go to the Fighters Guild. Unfortunately, like I said before, I was a little bit shorter on time this time, so I'm going to have to call it quits here. Maybe before the next video, we're going to go, I'll try and get a book club video up for the short history of Morrowind, and we will, we'll say, actually start the main quest. And then, like I said, we'll say upon our return to Balmora, because I know the first quest is going to take us out of Balmora. When we get back, then we'll do maybe some enchanting and spellcrafting and stuff like that. How much money do I have left anyways? 2,000. Not bad. It was costly. That whole ordeal was costly, but yeah. And then we will eventually make our way back up to those other places, Sadrith Moor and stuff. But I feel like it's cool. At least we got to jump around different parts of the map. You know, there is still plenty to explore. You know, even these areas here we skimmed over a lot. So, anyways, if you like the video, you like the content, and you would like to see more of it, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, well, go ahead and leave it a thumbs down. Either way, let me know what you thought in the comment section. And until next time, I would like to ask you all to game on.